Hey guys, and welcome to round 6 of the SBL. I'll apologise at the start here, my voice might be sounding a little bit off from normal as I've been sick this week, but we'll carry on. The matches we have for you this week are the Druid Dittos with Steel versus the Vibe Vulpix with Ghost, and the Slow Queens with Psychic versus the Pink Ponyta Club with Fire. Hey guys, welcome back to SBL round 6. Today I have Andrew with me again.
Hey everyone.
We've got an interesting matchup for you this week. We have Not Applicable on Fire versus VoiceOver 100 on Psychic. A bit of an interesting one here. We finally get Not Applicable on the channel as a bit of trivia for you all. Not Applicable is the inaugural champion of SBL back in 2016.
Yep,
He's been
and
out of it for a while. Decided to come back when I mentioned we were doing monotype. He was thinking about coming back. We thought this would be a good way to ease him into it. So,
and yeah, he's been doing pretty well. I mean, he won the preseason final against me, and then he's been killing it so far. Pretty solid typing and captain, as you can see right here, the walking wake with fire. So
the one captaincy pick I was annoyed to lose was Walking Wake. I say that, but Volcanion would have actually been really good for half the matches I needed it for. But yes, Not Applicable did actually, with winning the preseason, Not Applicable had the choice of a ban, and I'm sure many of you recall we have mentioned that Stealth Rock's a ban for this season. That was the ban that Not Applicable chose and was
which
able
just
to pick
makes
up
fire
Fire.
even better, right?
Yeah, exactly. No need to worry about running boots unless you are worried about spikes of some sort. But looking at this, we do have, like we said, Fire versus Psychic. Not Applicable is currently undefeated in the Zangoose Conference. What do you see here? There's a lot. Everything on Fire's team, except for Walking Wake and Cinderace, are half typing, dual type to be super effective into Psychic, so that's not a surprise. And yeah, on the Psychic side, we do see Starmie and Slowbro to hit super effective into Fire.
Yeah, and you've got a dragon type to resist some fire hits too with the
Yeah.
Latios.
I'm interested to see the Tapu Lele. A fairy
Yeah, but you
type
can.
into Fire.
It's true, but like Psychic Terrain plus the Raichu Alola, that I mean, well, no, that's Search Chef is electric. Okay, yeah, I was
It could be there just
getting confused on the
to.
terrains there, but
It's got to be there just to stop. Probably stopping Shadow Sneak from Ceruledge,
yeah,
stopping
Sucker Punch from
Sucker
Cinderace.
Punch, Fake Out from Incineroar.
Yeah, I mean
Uh,
Lele is strong in general, but yeah, it is an interesting bring. But yeah, I think there's probably some. I mean, there's just overall synergy, just throwing off psychic moves, I guess, in psychic terrain is never bad.
yeah, correct. I mean, look, in saying that, you would expect to have seen Incineroar.
Yeah.
I believe. I mean, yeah, I would have loved to have seen Mega Houndoom. Bring Mega
Mm.
Houndoom to something like this could have been very interesting. I don't see that as being correct, but it would have been fun.
Yeah, definitely would have been fun.
Okay, leads wise, what do you see?
Um, that is a good question. I feel like, I mean, if you wanted to go aggressive, Blacephalon is pretty cool for that. You could try to just start, you know, getting that beast boost going if you can knock something out off the bat.
Sort of like a Choice
On the
Scarf
other
Shadow
side,
Ball, maybe.
yeah. What do you think on the other side though?
Oh, I mean, it could literally just be Lele to set up the terrain to stop any incoming priority. It could be a screen
Yeah,
setter,
I could see that.
uh, which would likely be Slowbro, I would say. Slowbro, I think, is going to be very important. I think Slowbro is probably the most important here, more important than Starmie will be, just because of the fact that it has that bulk. It
Mm.
has the ability to get out of there with teleport. It's going to likely have the regenerator. Question is it Mega? Or is it Mega Latios? I would say more likely
Mm.
Latios is the Mega.
Yeah, it is the stronger Mega in general, but when you've got, you know, some strong fire types, if you just really need a thick wall, I guess, you know,
Well, Mega Slowbro stopping crits is an
yeah.
option, but as we saw a couple of weeks ago with myself, Mega Slowbro doesn't do much when it takes a super effective special hit.
Yeah. It depends what you're trying to wall, I guess.
Correct. I
But
mean,
anyway,
I think it's time we get
I think,
started.
yeah, let's go for it.
You know what? Also, it could be actually. It could be It could be lead Volcarona. Start setting
Yeah.
up Quiver Dances if you want to really get aggressive.
Yeah, most of his mons do seem more just straight up attacking. The only thing that's kind of bulky, I guess, would be the Incineroar. And you can run bulky Volcarona too, but yeah.
Yeah, bulky. Yeah, I mean, look, it definitely feels much more like a. It feels closer to hyper offense than bulky offense this team.
Mm,
Oh, it is
for
just
sure.
walking wake. Okay.
I love how massive the sprite is for Wake.
Yes. Well, okay. The Lele lead. We got that right.
Yeah.
But
Good nickname
where?
there. Reminder to Terra.
With the amount of terror issues we've had this season, that's a topic for a different conversation.
Yeah. I mean, so you're gonna Terra. The Moonblast doesn't hit super effectively after that. It's resisted instead. Ooh, but that
Nature's Madness. Okay.
took that like a champ though, the flamethrower.
Yeah, it's likely to be a if it's running Nature's Madness, it's probably a defensive Lele.
You would think so.
With Nature's Madness guaranteeing to cut HP in half, as long as it lands, it's not the most accurate move in the world.
Yeah.
Into the
Okay, the
Starmie on the
switch.
flamethrower. Yep, that still took a decent chunk.
Yeah, for a resisted hit.
I mean, look, Starmie's not the most defensive
But
Pokemon out there.
it's interesting that the Lele took it so well. It probably is quite defensive, like you said.
Oh, that's just walking away gone. Okay. Is that Starmie must be scarfed?
Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting too.
Because I feel like there's no way Starmie. Okay, what's Starmie? Starmie is base 115, to be fair. But Walking Wake. I thought Walking Wake was faster. No, Walking Wake is base 109. So
Okay.
Starmie does
Oh,
not have
and
to. Here we go.
this is where things can get scary.
This is what we thought might be the case.
Question is, does Emma have something to outspeed this?
So this thing is definitely scarfed. Because
Yeah.
Blacephalon is 107 base speed. So
Oh,
I
okay.
think what Buizel wants to do here is just bring in a special wall, and that's not the one I would have expected. Yeah.
Nope, not at all. Yeah, I think at this point you got to try and revenge kill because +2 special attack is probably breaking through the rest of this team.
I would say so, yeah. Um,
Okay.
if this thing is scarfed, which we know this thing, so sorry, not if this thing is scarfed. This thing is scarfed.
I mean,
This is Megalati. Yep. Yeah, I don't see
yeah,
much unless they've got priority, and I don't
yeah,
see priority left on the squad.
and it probably wouldn't Oko anyway. Yeah, This is the classic snowball effect
Yep.
with Beast Boost.
Yep. The only way is it was
Oh,
sturdy
sturdy.
Archaludon. Okay, that's a good start.
Okay, well, that would have been.
Oh, it
Oh,
missed.
that's just. I mean, you probably
That's
weren't clawing
just
back from that one, but at least you could have got the kill.
that's
That's
just
just.
salt in the wound. Come
That really is.
on.
Oh,
Yeah, there it goes. That's a GG right there.
yeah.
And they didn't even know they had
She
sturdy.
she
Okay.
forgot she had sturdy, so that makes more sense. Like,
I mean,
I
I
was about
was
to say I would have gone straight to that if I was aware, but yeah, sometimes you just forget in the moment when you're staring down something scary like this, I guess.
correct. No, I was going to say the only other answer would have been a Sashmon. And
Yeah.
I didn't even think about sturdy on Archaludon because all I think of
Yeah,
Archaludon is
because
stamina.
exactly. I've never seen sturdy. This is the one situation where it would have been perfect, but uh,
And it
I
almost
guess
was perfect. It almost
yeah.
was, but
That
in the
that
end,
meteor
it's
beam miss
just
was just rude.
Meteor Beam misses.
That sometimes RNG is just
I almost,
even if
I
you weren't
reckon
gonna
this,
win, that's
that
just
Meteor
like you
Beam
said,
would have
that's like
taken this thing
insult to
down
injury right
without a
there.
doubt. Because we know it's not going to be sashed. We know that it's scarfed.
Mm,
So Meteor Beam would have taken it out with the special attack there.
yeah,
Uh, but then you're sitting there with, at that point, you're sitting there now with a 1 HP Archaludon
and
and
then Lele versus the
a
world.
just over half Lele against
Yeah,
Cerule Edge, Cinderace, Incineroar, and Volcarona.
yeah,
And you're not getting through that, yeah. Well, they do say short and sweet,
yeah,
but I don't think
and
that's exactly the short and sweet we expected.
the non-applicable streak continues.
The guy's going to have disappeared for years, come back and just sweep this whole competition the way it's going. Like,
Went off to the mountains to become a master, and
look,
comes back to destroy us all.
I did warn you all this would happen.
I'm not surprised.
Like, I very specifically warned Alex this would happen, and he was the one pushing for this for many years.
Well, you got
So,
to be careful what you wish for.
so it'll be interesting to see when they have to play off in the remaining season.
Yeah, that I'm looking forward to that one.
It'll be a good one. All right. Anything else, Andrew? You got anything else, buddy?
I think I think that speaks for itself. That's the power of the clown.
Yep. No clowning around here. Anyways, we'll pass off onto the rest of the crew after this. Thank you very much, guys, and we'll see you later.
Bye for now.
Three, two. Hello, everyone. Ghost versus Steel. Let's get right into this. Play, sound off. Sorry, we have to use the replay. I'm Nick. I'm here with Alex.
Yo. Okay. Not bad teams here, actually. I like the inclusion of Bishop, Skoldanger, and Cerulege. Okay. Interesting leads.
You didn't imagine Goldango is going to put in a lot of work
Oh,
here.
Cerulege is faster.
Cerulege is probably Scarf.
I think it's faster normally.
Really slow is very slow.
Yeah. Shadow Ball, neither kill. Okay. Interesting positioning. Bit of Blade. There wasn't really a switch into that, I guess. It would have been just Goodra. Bishop Sucker Punch, that was pretty obvious.
Okay.
Down it goes.
Bishop is a problem here for a Ghost team. Not sure why you... Oh, probably Focus Blast. There you
Oh,
go.
bang.
And it hits. That's a big hit.
If that missed, then he got a Swords Dance off. It could have been game. Oh no, she does have Mimikyu. Swords Dance.
Pickles loves a setup move into a situation where he can't take a two-shot. Seen that a few times. Gigaton Hammer doesn't kill. And Shadow Ball cleans up.
I think Knockoff would have probably killed there.
Melmetal's legal? Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow, it took
I
that well.
kind of forgot Melmetal was legal. I don't think we've seen it yet.
Steel is so good.
It is one of the best. It is the best type.
Yeah.
Torch Song, bang. That is going to be hard to come back from now.
Goodra should be able to take it.
Oh, wow.
Take it
Jeez,
quite
sorry, I
well.
forgot how tanky that was.
Dragon
Good Lord,
Tail,
Dragon Tail, yeah.
I guess.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, Weaver.
Terra Ghost Weaver. Oh, she forgot to Terra.
What?
And now flamethrower is super effective instead.
Which is
Oh,
fair.
no.
That's a fair punishment for not tearing.
Yeah.
Protect, naturally. You've got to in these situations.
Brick Break should go through Protect.
Yeah, it should.
I feel like it should. That would make sense.
Alright,
In comes Rillaboom.
Grassy Glide off.
Lucky Steel.
Or not.
No Grassy Glide, though?
why
That's
would you?
interesting.
Yes, at least you can get a Swords Dance, I guess, maybe?
Swords Dance would make sense, yeah.
No, Darkest Lariat, naturally.
I didn't even know it got Darkest Lariat. I thought that was just
Yeah,
a
Rillaboom is so good. As the grass trainer, I would love to have access to my goddamn Rillaboom.
That one killed Torch Soul.
That'll do.
Bang.
Okay. As expected, Ghost Trainer, probably a slight tier above, as you'd expect.
Yeah.
Not a whole heap to analyse there, I wouldn't have thought.
Still
Unfortunately,
remains winless. I think that could have been Ghost's first win of the season.
the top 2 picks in the draft, Steel and Flying, remain winless.
Yep, that's as we go. Alright.
Right. Well, thanks for
Good
watching.
And with that, we conclude the games for round 6, with the Pink Ponyta Club taking the 5-0 victory and the Vibe Vulpix with a 3-0 win. As you saw, we did have some tech issues with the actual recording of the final match, so we were forced to use the replay, but all should be fixed for next week. For the rest of the matches, in the Zangoose Conference, the Healesville Sanctuary took a 3-0 win over the Fish and Crips, Comfey spelled backwards with a 3-0 win over the Cranny Maggies, and the Fishies Fiends with a 2-0 victory over the Swanky Sweepers. In the Survivor Conference, we had the Universe Unknown take a 4-0 win over the Nary Ninetails, the Primeapes with a dominant 5-0 win over the no longer undefeated Victoria's Dark Secrets, and Team Awesome with the 5-0 win over the Cracked Samsungs. Moving over to the ladders, and in the Zangoose Conference, we can see that there is still both undefeated teams sitting at the top of the table, but both bottom spots of the finals bracket still seem to be open to multiple teams. Over in Survivor, however, we have a new leader in the Universe Unknown, taking the top spot now that we have no undefeated teams on differential. The jostling for position in this conference is a little more intense, as currently it appears that only one spot is up for grabs, between 4 players. There is still plenty of season to go, so keep an eye on this space as it gets closer to the end. Over to the Golden Fist, and the captain's ladder hasn't really changed too drastically, the major movement coming from Brown's Volcanion now taking the top spot. In the full league table, again, not much movement at the top of said table. The newcomer of Fire's Blacephalon sweeping this week, catapulting it to the top. Thanks again for watching this week. We are now over halfway through the season, but a lot more excitement is to come. I will see you next time.